Hey, g'day, welcome back to 2019, the first show for 2019, here with Kylie. How you going?
Yes, I'm good, thanks, Steve.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I did, it was awesome. I did lots of riding and had a lot of fun,
Awesome.
yes.
Yeah, we all did riding. Hope you got some riding. Really, really hot time of the year to be out riding, but I don't think it stopped too many people.
No, actually, surprisingly, we thought it was going to be too hot, but no, it was very enjoyable. If you leave early, get home, at a reasonable time, jump in the pool.
Yep. No, I did 10 days on the bike and disappeared off into the bush on a trip with my camping buddies, and we went away on the bikes camping, so it was fantastic. Hey, this year we're really excited. We've got lots and lots of great stuff happening, but this particular show, the first one for 2019, is a carryover from the one we didn't do last year because we got rained out.
That's right.
So this is a Kysa Ride.
It is. So we're going to be doing a little bit different this show. We're going to start here at Shark Leathers in Helensvale. Right here, you can see the sign. And we're going to head over Tambourine, and we're going to finish up at the Bearded Dragon, where we're going to talk to some people about why their bikes and why they ride.
Yep. That's right. Yeah. So we're also going to play that part of the show we didn't get to last month or in November with Daryl Beattie.
Yes.
So we're going to finish talking to Daryl Beattie and put the rest of that show in here as well, because it was such a great walk around his truck. It was so cool.
Yeah.
And what else we got going on? We're going to introduce a new co-host.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking to our new co-host. So Vanessa is going to be helping out. Maybe the three of us will do a show as well. Yep. We'll just sort of, work around it. Vanessa's been riding for a few years as well. She has a couple of awesome Ducatis, very hot bikes. Yep. So yeah, we're very excited about introducing Vanessa as well.
Yeah, no, it's going to be exciting. So you've got a lot of activity. You're going to be a grandma.
I am in January, this month. Yep. And yes, so then I'll be going away, so I won't be able to do the February show. But yes,
awesome. So we're just kind of filling in a little bit of the gaps that are going to be left by you taking care of your family responsibilities, which is fantastic. You're a bit young to be a grandma, aren't you?
I know. Tell me about it.
Anyway, look, let's get on with the ride, and we're going to talk from the Bearded Dragon. We'll catch up with you there, but we'll see if we can catch up with some of you guys that are riding here with us, and look forward to catching up. See you later.
Thanks, and see you later.
Hi, I'm Daryl Beattie. I ride anything with adventure, but at the moment, it's any one of these Honda CRF 450Ls behind me.
Most people these days know you from your adventure riding and your tours, and I think anybody who's kind of ever looked at doing any kind of that sort of touring or adventure would have seen your company in Australia. You're very well known, and you're in your 5th year now?
We've just finished our 5th season, literally a couple of weeks ago. So and that love comes from what I said to you at the beginning. I'm from Charleville. I love the country. I love the bush. I love motorcycling. How was I going to put those two things together? Adventure. We've started small, like anywhere. We used to work outside in the paddock here in the rain. We started with an old truck, and the progression we had to grow. Business is going good. I don't think everyone knows about us. Obviously, as a small business, that's what you want to do. Same with you guys. You've got to get it out there. But we're working on it. There's so many tools that enable us to do that these days. But most importantly, we're not based in one place in Australia. Our mission is to do it all over, which we do. Like, we go from Alice to Broome, and we do the Kimberleys, we do the Simpson Desert, we do the Canning Stock route, we do Cape York in the tropics. So as staff, when customers arrive, we're not stale of just doing the one destination all the time. We're all over the place. We stay fresh, and we get a lot of repeat business too, which is comforting to know that people are coming back. And as you can see, I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Daryl Beattie is on every ride?
I'm on every ride. That's something
so if someone takes a Daryl Beattie Adventure,
yep,
they get Daryl Beattie. Doesn't matter where it is.
I'm not allowed to stay at home. My wife can only put up with me for about 6 months of the year, and then they kick me out. But I want to be there. I don't do it because I have to. It's because I want to.
Yeah.
And we're all versatile, you know, whether it's Scooter who drives the truck, Buddha who leads a lot of the time, and I sweep as well, or we swap around depending on where we are on an Africa Twin tour or a CRF 450L tour. We can all swap around. Luckily we haven't had to, but you know, if someone had to get in the truck and Scooter had to ride for a bit, or Buddha, or the other way around, we're a good team. And
you predominantly do the tours based on the seasons?
pretty much, you know, Australia, we've just come out of a pre-run for next year for our Madigan Line tour in the northern part of the desert. So the desert shuts December 1st to about March 15, so you can't go there anyway. So our year starts late April. We start in Alice. We do the big roads across Australia, across the Canning, Marble Bar, Broome, Kimberley's, that sort of April, May. Get in early before all the tourists get in there. We come home and then we're in the desert in the middle of the year. We go to Fink for the desert race, watch Toby do his crazy stuff, which is phenomenal. We'll do the Madigan stuff around that. We go to WA around that July 8-hour time. For me, it's all racing time, but around that time. And then we're in the tropics September, October. So it is all seasonal. You know, we've only not long been out of the tropics and the rains are starting. Yeah, it's not a 365 day a year business, but I think it works well for us the way we do it. It's about 10 tours a year.
Any chance we can have a look through your truck?
Love to. It's one of our, you know what, we get grey nomads jumping out in front of us on dirt roads, waving us down to have a look at the Iveco L150. So I'll take you for a look.
Right, thanks.
Well, Steve, you've caught us at a good time. We've only literally come from the Madigan line, so I've washed the truck, but inside is exactly how it is when we arrive home. But I'll just quickly show you around it. So this is probably the hub, the kitchen area. So it has all our stuff laser cut out for our customers. So plates, cups, all that sort of stuff. So barbecue pulls out, table pulls out. And then the truck itself is, it's extraordinary what it does in the desert. So it's a 15-tonne Iveco ML150 4x4. When we go away on trips, it's probably about 13 and a half tonne. So as you can see with the wheels outside, that's called an air CTI system. That is truly amazing. This thing will go up dunes as good as four-wheel drives. It won't spin wheels, it won't dig ruts. It's got all your diff locks and all your sort of stuff. But Scooter, who drives the truck, can do anything with tyre pressures, whether it's you know, for highway, for corrugations, for the dunes. So that's been one of the best assets we've done to this vehicle. There's lots of stuff up here. We've obviously got all our medical kits made up by Queensland Ambulance. We've got a coffee espresso machine for the desert, spare parts, bits and pieces, all our USB points for GoPros and stuff like that that customers need to charge up. Here are all our beds and sleeping stuff, so bunkers. We use a Oz tent bunker off the ground. Kitchen gear, kettle, toaster. Downstairs is bike parts, truck parts, and at the bottom all our perishable items like rices and all that sort of stuff that we keep, wraps. In here are gear bags. Obviously, you know, being a motorcycle rider, gear bags are one of the biggest things they bring, and obviously because flights are included on some of the tours, 20 kilos is the limit. Guys push that a little bit, but so all gear bags go in here. Soft drinks, beer, that's particularly our fridge for that. Then we've got 410 litre Waco fridge freezers up here. So these basically, one of these does us per tour. So we're good to go away in the desert for a month and we're self-sufficient. And the reason for that is not only because of the food and the quantity we can carry, but water. We've got 1,000 litres of drink. But I only ever fill that tank from home, so it's quality. When you suck on camelbacks, there's nothing worse than filling in a hotel room, just the taste of it. So the tank water's great. We've got 400 litres of shower for the desert, so you get a hot shower every night on tour, no matter where you are. We've got a diesel heater for the showers. We service bikes, all our oils go into here, so we take all our waste, obviously, which is what you have to do in national parks around Australia. Sleeping bags and pillows and everything. All our light stuff runs high in the vehicle just for transfer of weight. And then in the back of the truck, as you can see, we've got 2 bikes, and then they are part of the fleet. So we go away with 11 motorcycles, and then we tow a trailer to our destination, and it's got the rest of the 450s in there. So we either run a CRF in our desert runnings in Cape York, or we run Africa Twins in our runs across Australia. So I'll clean this up during the off season, and then we'll be ready for next year for the tours. But I hope you love it. It's one of our, I call it the mothership. It does everything, carries everything. It's an amazing vehicle.
Thank you so much. It's just been a real pleasure to get to spend some time, just talk about, your path and obviously the journey you're on at the moment. It's absolutely fantastic. So
no, thank you, and I think for all the listeners too, it's it's a passion. I love it. It's great to see motorcycle men and women. I think it's growing, which is nice, especially more women coming into motorcycling. So no, thank you, and hope it continues to go well for you guys as well.
Well, we mentioned earlier in the show that we were going to be introducing Vanessa. Vanessa's going to be our co-host, an additional to help pick up some of the time you're going to be taking off looking after family, so that's great. So Vanessa, tell us about your bike. What do you ride?
Okay, today I'm on my Multistrada. It's a Ducati 1200. I was also fortunate enough to be given a brand new Ducati Panigale 959 for Christmas as a surprise present, so wow. Very, very excited. Got a great husband, yay. Yeah.
All right, so introducing some Italian blood into the group, which is great.
We need some European blood, yes, that's great.
Awesome. Well, listen, so Kylie, really, Vanessa's role is pretty much just, as I said, to pick up some of the slack from you going off to be a grandma, which is amazing.
I know, too young to be a grandma, but anyway, yes, that's right. And yeah, Vanessa will help out with, organising, segments for the show as well. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun.
You guys have been mates for a while though, right?
We have, yes. And so have you and Vanessa.
Yeah, I know, it's funnily enough.
Small world.
Yeah. So
All right.
I think it'll be a good combination, the three of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, yeah, absolutely.
So, rose between two thorns or something like that, I'm not sure. Something, there it goes, I'm not sure. But anyway, really looking forward to getting Vanessa involved in what we're doing, and if she comes up and sticks a microphone in front of you know who she is.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. So I'm here with Michael Young, who was on the October and November show. Hi, Michael.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. So we're just going to chat to Michael about a couple of rides, well, a ride that we organise or coordinate, the Black Dog Ride. They're coming up in March, and there's a Gold Coast ride and a Sunshine Coast ride, but there's also rides all over Australia. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them, Michael?
Yeah, the Black Dog Ride is to raise awareness for mental health, so in the community of depression and suicide prevention. There's actually 42 rides around Australia now this year, so and obviously the main ones are the Sunshine Coast and the Gold Coast ones. But
Definitely.
But we get over about 7,000 riders Australia-wide to these now, so they're becoming so popular, and they're an excellent way of fundraising and getting people together for awareness of mental health as well. So
definitely, and I've been coordinating the Gold Coast Black Dog Ride one day for 8 years now, and you've been doing the same, the Sunshine Coast one.
Yeah, you're actually a year ahead of me. So yeah.
Well, that's right, because our first ride we ever had, we had over 800 bikes on that day, and it was actually Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast together as one ride. That's why it was so large, so we had to separate them. So I do Gold Coast and now you do the Sunshine Coast.
Yeah, I'm also the state coordinator, as you know, so I look after all the other rides and the other riders. So just trying to expand it. So we've got a few new ones coming up in the next couple of years, which is good. So whatever we can do to get the word out there about mental health, so it's the big thing. So
definitely, and it's such a good ride for such a good cause. Thanks, Youngie.
Yeah, all right. This is also, just to finish, this is also the 10th year for Black Dog Ride. So Steve Andrews this year was his first time around Australia. So we've got an anniversary 10-year ride in July to go back around Australia to retrace that. So we've come a long way.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. And yes, don't forget the one dayer is in March, on the 17th of March. And just look out for Black Dog Ride on Facebook and you'll be able to find your area. They're all around Australia. Thank you.
Excellent. Fantastic. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm here with Sophie. And Sophie, welcome. What do you ride?
A wonderful Z900, and it's a couple of years old now.
And what colour is your bike? Because I've got a Z750, which is bright orange, but what's yours?
A bright orange Kawasaki, no such thing. Yeah, it was black with a bit of the green frame.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
But it's based like the Terminator style. I mean, last year's was more of the retro one, but this is like the Terminator. And it's great, it's just like a pair of comfy old slippers. Is that a good thing?
Yes. Yeah. I think so, yeah. I love my Z2. So I just wanted to ask you, what do you want to see on iRide in 2019?
Well, on the Gold Coast, southeast Queensland, we are surrounded by fantastic hinterland, and we often pop over into northern New South Wales. But I'm a born-again motorcyclist. Like a year ago, I got the Z. So I just am discovering the wonderful hinterland of of the coast. And
that's
right.
right.
I'd love to find more wonderful rides and all the bikers' cafe and the nice twisty roads and the fantastic views. And
yeah, definitely. Oh, thanks, Sophie. It's okay, thank you. Hi, so I'm here with Fred, and I'm just going to ask Fred what he rides and why.
I ride a Honda XR 650R, fully customised. It's fully motarded.
So it's super fast.
Yeah, it's fairly quick. Yeah.
And you do lots of wheelies accidentally, not on purpose though, hey?
No, I try not to do wheelies. No, it's more of a fun bike. I've had every other type of bike, but this is a bit of an all-rounder.
Yeah, it's a great bike. And what would you like to see on iRide Live in 2019?
Oh, lots of adventures, motorcycling adventures.
Here with me at the moment I have Ned, who has a lovely bike. Ned, can you tell us what you ride, please?
Well, I've got it's FX Softail Breakout 2016. Pretty much a little bit stock standard, apart from the wheels. Bit of a ride.
Yeah, it looks amazing and beautiful colour too. Did it come in this colour or?
It came in this colour. It's the first bike first Harley I've ridden. I've come from CBR 1000s before this, so the jet bikes to a Harley, so it's a lot more.
Wow, so very different riding style.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the Harley?
I love it.
Good.
I love it, and I love the people. It's just the brotherhood of all riders. Just once you're out there, everyone's out for each other, looks out for each other. It's good because it doesn't matter what you ride. It's you get the same wind in your hair, the same bugs in your face, and it's a great feeling. It's good.
That's right. Oh, well, thank you very much, Ned.
Awesome. Thanks.
Now I'm here with Sean, and Sean, can you tell us what you ride, please?
I ride an Africa Twin, 2016 model, bought it in February. It's got 95,000 kilometres on it now, so I ride.
Awesome. And what would you like to see on iRide Live in 2019?
I think you guys pretty much cover everything, but personally from my perspective, I like to the adventure type sort of stuff, so a lot more off-road, but I think you guys have nailed it as it is. Personally, I think it's great.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Sean.
Hi, I'm here with Kylie. Kylie, tell me, what do you ride?
Well, Steve, I ride this gorgeous Yamaha XSR 700. I was lucky enough to be given this by Yamaha Motor Australia to just ride and sort of test it out, I suppose you could say. It's actually such a comfortable and beautiful bike to ride. I really enjoy riding this.
So you're going to give me a lot of technical detail about what the bike consists of? Is that what you're going to give me?
It's just really nice to ride.
So what would be really great, because you've got a great relationship with Yamaha, obviously, because they've given you a bike to ride. Do you reckon we could get a couple of T7s out of them, some of the new T7s, to do some reviews and adventure riding on the new Yamaha T7? What do you think, Yamaha?
Yeah, I think that would be really good. Like, I'd love to ride one of those ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, that's the talk. Everyone's talking about the new Yamaha T7.
They are.
And we're really looking forward to getting the hands on one of those. So we might do some more bike reviews this year. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
a lot of people are asking for that, so yeah.
Bike reviews. So, you know, if you're a dealer out there, you're looking out, hey, we need someone to promote our bikes, then iRide's the place to come.
That's
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Well, that's the end of the ride and the end of the show. So we had nearly 100 bikes turn up today. It was a pretty amazing Kysa event.
Yes, I'm amazed by the numbers actually.
Great.
Really good. We'd like to thank everyone for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the ride over Tambourine Mountain. It was nice and cool up there and beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful scenery.
And thank you especially to Bearded Dragon for not only hosting really well catering for 100 odd bikes, but handing everyone a free t-shirt.
They did. Isn't that great? They gave everyone one of these great Bearded Dragon t-shirts.
Polos, yeah.
Polos, yes.
Not just a t-shirt, a polo.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Lovely of them. Thanks.
But look, thanks for everyone for your contributions. You know, you went and interviewed quite a few people, which is great, finding out what you ride and what you're looking forward to seeing in 2019, and we'll hopefully be able to bring you lots of new and exciting stuff. We're really loving putting the show on, adding a new dimension with Vanessa, and we're going to be doing lots of rides and lots of interviews and finding some really, really cool things, all related to motorbikes, by motorbike riders, for motorbike riders. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.